Bow Wow. Yes, Bow Wow. In my book, he is. This is gonna sound crazy a little bit, even on my end. It's gonna sound a little crazy and kind of bullshit like, but on my end, he was the one that potentially could have been the Michael Jackson of hip hop because he started at such a young age. It was so popular at a young age, and then he started acting as well and was doing good in acting. I think he could have been like, he got an earlier start than Chris Brown, but Bow Wow couldn't maintain the hits, the success factor, which is hard. That's something that's, especially once you get into like a certain age, people start losing interest in you, or like your voice becomes a little bit more, essentially your voice gets deeper. You start going through puberty, all that, your balls drop, so on and so forth. He kind of lost interest, and he's been a meme joke for a while. I don't know. I think it was like in 2017. He posted a video of him like walking in a public area, and like he held the video up, and in like the caption it said like, they don't know I'm Bow Wow, I'm walking right past them, like something like that. And then the internet just trolled the shit out of him and was like, nobody knows who you are. What are you talking about? Those kids have no idea who you are. Now, the kids of today's time, they really don't know Bow Wow like that. I mean, I would be surprised genuinely, but if you're in your 30s, 40s, late 20s, I think you know Bow Wow. Also, he had that Bow Wow challenge where he faked his private jet flight, all that. So Bow Wow has been a butt of jokes, and this is kind of wild, man. This is crazy. Bow Wow allegedly stole money from a 10-year-old girl. Yeah. So let's get into this. The article says Bow Wow has been sued for $15,000 by a 10-year-old girl whose family claims she paid for a feature that she never received. According to court documents obtained by the Neighborhood Talk, the girl in question allegedly paid Bow Wow $3,000 via Cash App for a feature. And while Bow accepted the money, her family is claiming he never held up his end of the bargain. Now the father of the 10-year-old is suing for $15,000. Based on the foregoing and as a direct consequence of defendant's actions and failures, plaintiff's total damages, including costs and attorney fees, amount to $15,000, the document read. Bow Wow has since denied the claims taken to Twitter on Wednesday, not even Twitter, it's going to be called X pretty soon here, to claim that he doesn't conduct business on apps. So this is what he said. It's a fairly long tweet. He said, D Pimpin' done got y'all again, huh? I don't conduct business on apps. I do not use or have Cash App. So if you ain't call management and send a wire, you definitely was not dealing with me. Be careful who you send y'all money to online. This happens every day to folks. This is the third time somebody acting like me catfishing people. So that is a great defense, honestly. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. That is a great defense to say that it wasn't you. The lawsuit comes mere days after Shad Moss, which is his real name, announced he would be bringing back another installment of the Scream tours from the early 2000s, which previously included performances from B2K, Chris Brown and Bow Wow in their younger years. He said the new tour would help introduce the next generation of hitmakers to the masses. So I've heard a lot of people that send money to fake management, fake labels, fake artists, and it's unfortunate because there's a lot of them. I have a friend that is an upcoming rapper that would always check with me because a lot of this stuff is easy to spot, but if you don't know how to look for it, for me, it's easy to spot. I've been doing anything online since I was 12 years old. I used to have a YouTube channel. Not with me talking or my face, but it would just be I would upload music videos, promote my website, so on and so forth. So I know online and know all the scams, all the bullshit that comes with it. I mean, what was funny is just like recently Young Buck posted on his Instagram page that, if you're getting scammed into thinking that, this is Cashville Records messaging you guys for a feature, it's not. This happens a lot in the hip hop world. It's unfortunate. A lot of people pretend to be somebody, or they'll take a picture with a celebrity and pretend to be, the club promoter or manager and be like, yo, look, I took a photo of all these celebrities. I can, get you this feature with this artist. So Bow Wow, in his defense, that probably happened. Maybe the father thought this is really Bow Wow, that if I pay him $3,000, I'm going to get a feature from Bow Wow. One, I would never pay $3,000 for a feature from Bow Wow in 2023. Sorry, it's not worth $3,000 to me. That feature isn't really going to do anything much for her career, unfortunately. It's not worth the $3,000. I'd rather put that into more music that she could make. She has a better success rate of having a viral hit song with that 3,000 she invested in the studio versus having a song with a feature of Bow Wow going viral. That's just the reality of the situation. No disrespect to Bow Wow, but it's not worth the $3,000. Second, if Bow Wow actually stole from a 10-year-old, shame on him. That is disgusting. But like I said, I do understand Bow Wow. There's actually a clip on TikTok that went viral fairly recently, and it's the game, Los Angeles Confidential on Instagram, which is the game's Instagram name, messaging about a feature. And this guy ended up paying like, I don't know what the amount was, man. I think it was like $5,000, something like he would pay, like it was a payment plan for him. Like he would send $500, another $500, another $500, another $500. Then once he reached that 5,000, he asked Game, hey, where's my feature verse, whatever. Game responds with, management, they didn't figure things out, this and that. And, it's been like probably 6 months and he hasn't gotten a feature at all from Game. Now, Game's been reported to have those type of scams, but I do know that Game's account is ran by various different people. So I don't know if they're doing the scams and Game is just allowing it to happen under his name, which is very unprofessional in Game's end. I would love to talk to Game about that because, I would love for him to clear his name on that if it's not him, because there are people that run Game's account. I got a message from Game a while ago because it's run from somebody else's account as well. When I got a message from Game, I was like, oh shit, the Game. And then the guy's like, yo, this is the Game's account. And it was. I checked it. I'm not stupid to be like, oh, Los Angeles Confidential, it's the Game. No, I checked the account, same amount of followers, same verified everything. So it was the Game's account, but it was ran by somebody else. Now, they could have easily manipulated me and been like, you know what, I run Game's account, but check this out. If you want Game to come to your podcast, let's give me $2,000. If I was naive and stupid, I would send it $2,000. But me, I'm not, so it's unfortunate. A lot of people get caught in these situations. So I always tell people, like the Young Buck Cashville thing, where the Cashville Records messaging people and stealing money from them. This is the number one giveaway that it wasn't Cashville Records. Like Young Buck sent the screenshot up, and it literally said Cashville Records from Canada. Like what in the flying fuck? First off, Young Buck can't even travel to Canada due to his restrictions of all the legal stuff he's gone through. When 50 was touring in Canada with Banks in them, he couldn't even go there. So that's the first thing. Second thing, I know a lot of people don't know that, but the second thing is Cashville Records. It's from Nashville, Tennessee. That's where you would expect Cashville Records to be at, not fucking Canada. It just doesn't make any sense. That's like the number one flag. So check emails, check, because sometimes you could, an L can look like an I and it can be switched. There's a lot of things, man. There's people that always message fake accounts that message me for my Instagram page, my Diverse Mentality one with 250,000 followers. They message me and say, hey, we can get you verified. All you got to do is submit your information here, and it's all your login information. They take your login information, steal it. Boom, my account's gone. They rob me of my account because I thought I can get verified through them. No, guys, do not fall for this shit. Look, Google, do your Googles, search things up, make sure, it's legit. I remember a while ago, I even got, I didn't get scammed, but I looked, this is back when I was like 18, 19. I was looking to buy a car, and I loved this Audi A5 at the time. It was like $8,000, $10,000, somewhere around there. And this guy was like listing it on like Craigslist, and he listed it for like $4,000, $5,000. I was like, holy shit, that's cheap, So I looked, it didn't have a salvage title. Salvage means car accident. It wasn't involved in a car accident. It wasn't. But the guy gave me this long thing of like, hey, I'm from the military. I have to get rid of this car quick because I'm not going to be home for the next 3 years, and I don't need it, and I need to sell it quick. And, I was like, okay, that makes kind of sense. And then he was like, send me the money, and I can ship you the car. And I was like, nah, that's not going. Me being, not naive and just, believe in anything, I actually copy and pasted what the guy wrote, searched it on Google, and turns out it's a regular scam that everybody's gotten in messages. People posted on Reddit, posted all these things. Hey, look, this is what I got as a message. Is it real? Is it fake? And everybody said it was fake. And clearly, if it's too good to be true, 9 times out of 10 it's fake. Honestly, for me, paying $3,000 for a Bow Wow verse would be overpriced. I'd probably pay $1,000 if I was really looking for a Bow Wow verse. $500 to $1,000 to me is fair. So paying $3,000 for me would have just been a red flag immediately. That's no disrespect to Bow Wow, but I feel bad for him, man. If this is really a situation where he had nothing to do with it, I do feel bad for him. But he's gonna have to prove that in court now that he's getting sued. He's gonna have to prove that that's not him. He never, that he doesn't have Cash Apps and all this stuff. So also another indication, like I said, Cash App, anything shady where it's not like an email directly associated with Bow Wow. You know, I know that's hard to find, but like, you know, like a good indication would be contact@bowwow.com. You know, something like a domain that's like official. You know, and ask this to video, you know, chat with people. You know, most people that scam don't like to go on video cameras and don't like to chat with you on FaceTime or whatever the case may be, on Zoom or all these other platforms that you can video chat on. That's probably one of the key indications. And if it's just simply, this is one of the simplest indications that if it's a scam or not, if it's too good to be true. Like I said, the car. You know, the car is worth 10 grand. The guy was selling to me for 4,000. Come on, it's a $6,000 discount. That's way too good to be true. I was like 18, so yeah, I was a little naive, but I never fell for it. So that's what I mean, guys. Be very wary out here. You know, because a lot of this shit's just bullshit, man. A lot of scammers, people who don't have jobs, don't have shit to do with their lives, that don't want to work, don't want to get up their ass and actually earn a living, want to scam. So, yeah, man, I'll keep my eye on this and see what's going on. But yeah, bad day for Bow Wow when this started hitting the Twitter world and all that stuff.